I ain't rich and I ain't famous. I'm a fucking wild animal that cannot tame this. And I'm coming from my cut, bitch, I need that payment. Beginning to lack love, heart black as a raven. Sick of rap at the grave and fuck the cap and you playing it. But my family get end up with your...
Man, you know what it is. It's Pat, aka the Bearded Hippo, and I'm coming at you today with another... not a reaction. Man, I just wanted to say, welcome 2021. 2020 was a crazy year all around the world. We're not going to get into any of that negativity, man, but I'm going to say that it was a very, very good year for music. I was just out there with a notepad, and I was kind of jotting down what the highlights of the year were for me in regards to the music that we have done on this channel and the music that I haven't shown you guys due to copyright reasons and things like that, man. So I was just taking a few notes here. And first up, man, it's been nuts. We've had some incredible artists dropping some absolute fire this year. Well, not this year, last year, man. First up, man, Twisted Insane, dude. Twisted Insane. Up here, man, right at the top here, man. Tales of Michael, dude. That was one of the best albums of 2020. Dropped at the beginning of the year-ish. And all the way through, man, was absolutely incredible. And you also dropped a Christmas album. And most rappers and artists, they drop Christmas albums and they're just disposable, man. They're disposable. You listen to them for 1 or 2 days. But you, Twisted Insane, I'm talking to you like you're watching this video, which is stupid. But that Christmas album, you can listen to that fucker all year. That shit goes as hard as any of his albums do. And props, man. Eminem, Music to be Murdered by. Look, man, the haters out there. We speak about that all the time on this channel. I don't get it. But man, for you to just continuously break records is incredible. Eminem, part 1 at the beginning of the year. Part 2, Merry Christmas to the fans at the end of the year. And it's killer, man. It's killer. To the local dudes in this town. I'm gonna say, man, Lil Sick, chilling it, complete, all locals to Australia, dropped some fire, chilling it, came out and did a track with Lil Sick. Nobody expected that shit ever. Was one of my favorite tracks of the year. That went hard. We did that on the channel as well, so if you haven't watched that, go check that out, man. And there's this ridiculous little rapper, not little, like, he's a grown man. This ridiculous rapper here at the Gold Coast called Lil Sick. He's got the haters too. He's got some funny shit out there. People think that his entire thing is meant to be serious or nothing. It's clearly a fucking parody. If it's not, fuck, man, I eat this t-shirt. But that dude, it doesn't matter what kind of mood I'm in, songs like Wheat Picks and all that kind of shit, that is hilarious. If you don't take yourself too seriously, go check that dude out, because that dude is effing funny. I'm gonna try not to swear on this video and see how I go with the views and stuff like that. But awesome. Marilyn Manson dropped an album this year which blew me away. I haven't liked any of his stuff since I think it was 2015 with Pal Emperor. Then he did some weird shit. But this Marilyn Manson, We Are Chaos, I've got a couple of the tracks even on the barbershop playlist. I dig it, man. I find the older he gets, the more I'm loving it. But hey, I've been listening to that dude since I was 12, man. Like the same amount of time as I've been listening to Eminem. Who else is on here, man? Ghostman, Anti-Icon, incredible album. I wasn't expecting it. It's going more towards the metal than the rap, and I'm a metalhead too, so I don't know, man. I enjoyed that. Humanity's Last Breath. They were dropping singles all year, and I can't wait for the album to drop, even though I feel like I've already heard the album because they just keep dropping shit. But Humanity's Last Breath, my favorite metal band of 2020 and 2019, I won't lie. Jelly Roll dropped numerous albums this year, but Beautiful Disaster was my favorite, was the missus's favorite of the year. Just some of the tracks, you know, it was COVID. It was COVID all over the world, so he was just fucking, well, he was just throwing music out to the masses, to the fans, and we as fans appreciate the effort that that dude has put in with the music. But Beautiful Disaster was a classic of 2020. FJ Outlaw. He was a new guy that I found out this year. Loving that dude, more of that country rap kind of stuff. But his song Sail Away, we didn't do it on the channel, man, because I couldn't do an honest reaction to that, and that's what we're all about on this channel. Sail Away, doesn't matter how many times I hear that, the first verse of that song gives me goosebumps, man. And for a 35-year-old to get goosebumps over a rap track, it says a lot to him. I'm gonna say Will Smith. I wasn't expecting Will Smith to drop an actual track this year, you know, with his friend Joyner and all that. And if anybody knows me, Will Smith is a top 5 rapper of all time for me. I don't care about the hate. That dude is so underrated in terms of music that when I heard that, I just smiled. Like, he can come back at any time and drop an album. And I think that's what the world needs right now. And I'm gonna say, rest in peace to Pop Smoke for this year. I did not know the dude until he passed, which is a shame. But you know, when you find out someone's passed and you want to find out if it was a big deal or not, same with Juice WRLD and things like that, I have to say that the death of Pop Smoke, again, though I did not know him, I've listened to the catalog and it is an incredible loss. I'm listening to Pop Smoke again on the Barbershop playlist. That dude was just phenomenal, and it's a shame that we may never get new music from that guy ever, because man, I need more. Roddy Rich, though the box dropped in 2019, the video did not come out until 2020, and I'm still calling that the best video of this year. Absolutely amazing, man. I didn't even know you could do that with music videos these days. And what else is here? Not much. I discovered a new genre of music, man. New retro wave. Big digging it, man. Time Cop 1987 and at 1980. Yes, that is the name of bands in this genre. It is very cool, man. 80s music made yesterday. I did one of those videos a couple weeks back before I took a little bit of time off for Christmas. Didn't get the views. I wasn't expecting it to, because everyone's like, who the hell are these guys? It doesn't matter. If you want to listen to something new, go listen to that. Those guys, if you're just in a chill mood and you like kind of 80s stuff, listen to those guys. It's not rock, it's not pop. You gotta hear it for yourself. It's fantastic. And man, Doja Cat did her thing this year. Big fan. I'm just talking about people I like, except for the last person. Then we'll talk about that. Doja Cat killed it, man. All her live shows, all her remixes of her own stuff. That was fantastic to watch this year. And man, I became a fan of Miley Cyrus this year. I don't care. You can laugh at me in the comments, but man, she really come into her own. And if you're gonna hate her for what she did 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you're just ignoring the fact of how talented she is. There wasn't. Well, before I get into that, and also I nearly forgot, man. Miyagi and Andy Panda, Russian rappers, killed it this year. Fantastic album. Found the Hatters this year. That was awesome. Little Big fan, but a couple of the tracks, you know, didn't really blow me away like they've done in previous years. And unfortunately, I think the most disappointing album for me this year was Die Antwoord. That ain't word. I don't want them to get mad at me like they did Eminem. But that House of Zeph album, I tried 3 times. You shouldn't have to listen to an album more than once to like it. 3 times, didn't like it, and that's coming from a huge fan of Die Antwoord. I didn't like him at the start. I grew to like him, and now I don't know, man. At least we got those previous albums to get on down with. But hey, I think that's everything I wrote on this book. Well, it was just having to sit down. But man, I hope in 2021, I noticed this morning that, yes, another weird choice, but Lana Del Rey is dropping some new music. Video comes out tomorrow. Super excited about that. Because yeah, man, if you're part of this channel, you know that I'm a man of many tastes. And I like everything, just all dependent on the mood. But I will say thank you. Apologize for not giving it all last year with work and illness and kid and wife and just living. But it's a new year, man. We're gonna see if we can double this many subscribers. Not a big deal, but over 4,000 in a year is very surprising for me. I didn't think it'd get that big, but hey, man, let's double it, man. Let's fucking whoop. Hey, might get demonetized again. Let's go and see if we can hit 10,000 subscribers this year. So thanks very much. Share it, like it, support it. Thanks to everyone that messages me and hey, check this out. I can't put everything on the channel, but hey man, that's me to our awesome 2021. Man, let's do this. I love you guys. Take care.
I'm on a mission to individually decapitate you motherfuckers. Matter, make all the moves that you can. I've been grinding, making new bands, double time and shaking hands, and I'm probably the fucking chance that they won't take. I don't give a motherfuck, my ambition they won't break. Victory they won't taste.